Just first of all, I'm in a bad mood today because Google keeps fucking up with YouTube. Excuse my language. I use XP, so I can't use the new Studio thingy for editing my videos, so I can't even get on it with my phone right now. It's just a pain in the ass. I mean, when you get to my age, when you get to 60 plus, you just don't like all these flipping updates and changes all the time. You just don't like them. It's a new learning experience, learning curve every single frigging time, and I'm sick of it. You see, you get used to something, right? It's like driving a car, right? You get used to driving the car, right? And you're familiar with it, and then it's like somebody coming and taking your car away every day and giving you another car. You get tired of it. You just get tired of constantly trying to adapt to something new. And I don't want to adapt. I just want to use the tools and just leave the frigging things alone, for God's sake. This is to Google. You know, I'm sick of it. I really am. Because you get used to your tools, right? You get used to using the tools that you're accustomed to, and you want to get on with the job. You don't want to be farting about trying to learn how to use a new set of tools all the time. This is why I'm really annoyed right now. So anyway, so these are my steel laminations I was showing you in the previous video. So I'm just going to leave the titles. I'm not going to mess with them. I can't even get to the frigging editing thing. I just can't find it. I'm sick of it. So these are the shims, steel shims, that I'm using for my core transformer that I'm making. And I've 3D printed these little plastic spacers to go between each shim. And yeah, I think it's time to find another video platform, something else, or better still, let me just stop streaming videos altogether. Let me just keep all of this technology research to myself and screw Google. Oh damn it, I've lost count now. Just a minute. I can't remember now. Just a minute. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I actually forgot to do something. I'm going to take them all out. I forgot to sand this. Yeah, that's another option. I could just stop streaming altogether. I'm sick of computers. I really am. I'm sick and tired of computers. I don't want to know this new technology. I don't want to know it. All this microchip crap. All this tiny little stuff that everything gets smaller and smaller. I don't want to know all that stuff. I want the big stuff. I want to be able to see what I'm working on. I'm not going to spend 1,000 quid on a frigging microscope just to build a circuit board. No chance. I'll just give it up. Maybe that's what they want. That's the objective. Maybe they want us to give up. Yeah, I thought I'd better. Actually, it wouldn't have made much difference if I put the cores in first. It would have been more solid actually if I'd done it. But anyway, there's a burr on the bottom I just want to get rid of. Actually, I'm going to put this thing together, then I'm going to Let me just do it like this. These are they stick together. I've got a thin layer of grease on them. It's a good thing. Stops them from rusting. You see, if I forget where I am, because I'm getting to that age where I forget things, that's why I hate all this new technology. I just can't keep up with it. It sucks. I want to go back to the days of analog. You know, I loved analog. Analog sounded better. You didn't have all these glitches, you didn't have all these script errors, you didn't have all this crap. It just worked. And when it didn't work, it was just a question of taking it to the repair shop, getting it fixed, get it home, and it would work for more years. Now, these are going to fall on the floor in a minute. So, sorry I'm ranting, but I've got a right to frigging rant. I mean, I was there when Windows 95 first came out. Oh, this has got crap on it, I know. And it's been a constant update, and it's driving me up the frigging wall. That's been going on since 1995. And when you've been nagged with pop-up windows saying there's a new update every 5 frigging minutes, you would be as sick as I am. Maybe you are sick as I am, but you see, most people just swallow it. They don't even complain. They just swallow the medicine. Yeah, this one's not very good. I'm going to use my knife actually. It's got some crap on it. The 3D printer went and spat something out. I think it must have been spitting its dummy out. So yeah, I'm spitting my dummy out right now. Oh, that's better. Right, where was I? That one. I've got to check I've got to measure the inductance when I'm going to wind a few turns of wire around it. Probably 10 turns, and try and work out the millihenries. It should give me a rough idea. There's a lot of static on these things. When I took them off the print bed, it was so funny actually. These plastic rings are so thin, they're so light, there's static electricity. They were sticking to my hand, sticking to the back of my hand, everywhere. I just scraped them off and they just flew and stuck to me. It was kind of hilarious actually. Somebody likes me, I thought. These things like me. Google doesn't like me though, because they keep messing things up, breaking things, and they don't ask my opinion. They don't ask anybody's opinion. They don't ask me, or do you like the new or would you like these new changes, or would you like to continue using the old version of something? No, they don't ask you that. They just basically say, oh, this is going away, blah blah blah, in so many days. This is going away soon, blah. Like it'll lump it sort of thing, you know. So that's what they did with YouTube Classic, YouTube Studio Classic. They said, oh, it's going away soon. Yeah, right. Where's the button that says please don't go away? Where's that button? There isn't one. These are all stuck together. Come on. I kind of resent Google because of what they did. They bought out what used to be a really good platform. YouTube used to be a very good platform when it first came out. Then Google basically bully boyed its way in and bought them out, and ever since then it's been garbage. I mean, you can see that the history. I mean, Google basically had their own video platform for many years. Nobody used it, so they ended up abolishing it. And now they're going to screw up YouTube as well, because they screwed up their own platform, and now they're screwing up YouTube as well. So this is what they do: they just break everything. They don't improve, they don't evolve, they just basically dictate, tell us what they're going to give us, and they don't ask us if we're happy with it. Well, they maybe do occasionally. A popular thing, what do you think of the new YouTube experience bullshit? But they don't ask us, are you sorry that the old service went away, or do you prefer the old one, or do you prefer the new one? They don't ask us those questions. It's always one-sided, if you get what I'm saying. It's like sending you a questionnaire, option A, option B. Option A, do you enjoy our service? Or option B, if not, tell us why. That's not a choice. That's just basically saying, just tell us why you don't like it. But they don't say, does this new service compare to the old service? They don't think like that. They don't say, do you prefer the old platform compared to the new one, or do you prefer the new one compared to the old one? We don't get that. Why? Actually, let's see. I've got a bit to go yet. I'm going to drop these in a minute, and they're going to end up starting all over again. So I need to calm down. I'm stuck together. Funny, because these things are sticking together with magnetism, these are sticking together with static. Oh dear. Let's see. God, my fingers are they stink of grease. At least they greased them so they won't rust. This is what I talk about. This is quality control. When they make these shims, they're very well made. You don't have any problems with them, you don't have any glitches, they just do what they're supposed to do. Computers, forget it. We were promised years ago that when computers come on, once we get computers, it would make our lives so much easier. I think I'm going to vomit. Because, that was the biggest lie ever. We've had years of misery ever since. constant breakdowns and software glitches and updates. Yeah, you get the picture. Come on. I think that's it. That's all of my plastic shims, so that should be exactly the right length. Oh, it's not, that's pretty good. Let's get them in there. Well, plastic ones that everyone's doing the scrape as they go in. Right. Oops. Right, I've got all my shims in there now. Now the trick is to stop them from falling out. Obviously the ones with the plastic underneath shouldn't fall out, but because these are all greasy, I'm not going to be able to stick anything to this very well, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to alcohol this top one. Oh, I didn't check my audio, see if my audio is working. 1, 2, yeah, it's working. Might have been cursing to myself. I don't really want to de-alcohol it, but I have to get the grease off it so I can glue them in or something. Just they still pick up grease off the other ones, I suppose. These are so nice. I mean, there's no burrs on them. There's no sharp corners. Don't know how they make them. I know you make steel washers, but how do they make these shims? Do they? You must grind them. I have to look under my magnifying glass and have a look close up. Can't see any tool marks. Right, so I've degreased the top one, and that way I don't want to degrease them all because I don't want them rusting away. I don't want them to rust away on me. And the idea is that I'm going to put some green goop over the top to hopefully seal them in. Oh, this thing wants can't use alcohol to get this off. I need some acetone. Oh dear. Just clean the end. Alright, that's that. So if I goop the end, I should be able to stop them coming out. Oops. Oh, this green stuff, it seems to be. Come on, I'll spread it around a bit. I use my finger. Clean it off with my finger afterwards. I've got to wind coils around it, you see, and I don't want them falling out. If I need to get them out, I can just split it with a knife. Easy peasy, provided there's no wires on there. Right. Warm. Panel. Right, so let's let that dry a bit, then we'll squeeze it down with my finger. Summer's here. I know that for a fact, that's why it's warm. Right, I want something shiny that's not going to stick. Plastic's probably the best thing. Have I got any plastic lying around that I can be my sacrificial? Oh, I can see something. Oh, yeah, that would work. Piece of plastic. So if I just stick this on here. Oh, right, that's not going to. Alright, it's going to work. It's just to stop it from falling out, that's all. I suppose I could have 3D printed a cap to go on it, but it's not that important. It's starting to settle a bit now. So if I put if I stick some acetone on here, use it as a spatula thing or something, you know. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that's leveled it out a bit. That's good. I'll just let that dry. That ring looks a bit cockeyed. So, oh, the outside wants to be acetoned as well. It's not, I haven't done that. Right, come on. Just make it stronger and shiny. Gas acetone vapor bath isn't needed for this thing because it's going to all be wrapped with wire anyway. I'm not worried what it looks like. I just want it to be strong. Right, sticky. Right, I don't know how long this will take to dry. Probably 20 minutes or something. Hard to pick up when it's sticky. Right, I'll stick it on this, on the other side. So what I'm going to do in a minute, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap a few turns of wire around this. And we're both going to find out exactly how many millihenries that is as a guide, so I can work out how many turns of wire I need to put on. So what I was thinking about doing was wrapping, say, 10 turns and 20 turns and measuring both the 10 turns and the 20 turns to see how many millihenries it was, compare both of them, and then I should be able to extrapolate and work out how many turns I need to put on to get 100 millihenries. And if it's too high, well, I don't know. We'll see. My fingers are covered in crap now, so oh well. So I'm going to let that dry for a bit. I'm going to wrap some wire around my little windy stick thing, and I'm going to be threading the wire through like this. Oops. Well, it didn't fall apart when I dropped it, so that's good. It's starting to set. I can pick it up now, it's not sticky anymore. So it's got a sharp edge around there. A lip. I want to get rid of that lip. I'm going to use my knife if I find it. I didn't realise. A lot of crap stuck on this blade. Yeah. I'll soak that a minute. I'm bloody well out of acetone. I think it's super glue that's on there, that's why it's taking a while to get it off. That's better. There we go. Nice and clean now. Right, so if I wind some wire, I find a bit of wire. Here's a bit. I think this is what I'm using, 28 SWG. How long is that? That's about 200 millimeters, just a bit over. There's enough for the dangly bits that come off the end, so that's 200 millimeters long. How many wraps? I'll just check it. Just check the width, I mean. Oh, 0.46. Oh, what? No, that's 28 SWG. 28 SWG, I think that is. Oh well, let's just try it. I need a rough idea, so I'm just going to wrap a few turns around. I'll just get some idea, then I'll go and find some 30 SWG. Or maybe I just need one turn just to get a rough idea. Let's just do one turn. I'll just go back a minute. Right, just pull a bit out. Right, there's basically one turn around that, and I want to measure that. Oh dear, there we go. Right, let's see what this measures. Oh, my bloody battery's low. Okay, that's 0.05 millihenry with one turn. Let's just do two turns. Well, that's not bad really. Assuming it's only one turn. Oh, I can't get the end of it. Right. So we've got two turns wrapped around. So in theory this should be point 1 millihenry with two turns. It should be. Let's see. Oh, not far off. It's 0.084 millihenry. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with more turns. This battery's dying on me. I'm going to find some thinner wire, because this wire is not what I'm going to be using anyway. Have I got any more batteries? Probably haven't. I don't think I've got any more PP3 batteries, so... Oh, what's this wire? Oh, it's the same as the other stuff. Okay, here we have it. This is my 30 SWG wire. There's not a lot left on this one. I've got loads more though. Let's just wrap 10 turns on here. Move this out of the way a minute. One. I'll probably, oh, this isn't going to be 10 because this is so frigging big. Two. Three. Four. Look, I only get 5 on here with this bit. 5, right. 5 will do for a test. Right, this battery's not going to be telling the truth if it's flat. It's not that flat though. So I meant this meter's not going to be telling me the truth if the battery's flat, but it won't be far off because it's. I mean that battery indicator's only just come on, so it hasn't been flat for very long. I mean it isn't very flat. Right, what have we got? We've got 0.08. Oh. Ah, stupid thing. Odd connection. Come on. .081 millihenry. That's not very good. Mind you, I've got lamination, spacer lamination, spatial lamination. If I put all laminations in, it'd probably be more. Actually, I've only got about 5 turns on here. Looks like I'm going to have to wind the whole frigging thing with. I'm going to have to wind it just like around these, with wire down both sides to really get a good idea. But the trouble with that is, if it's wrong, and it's no good, I'm going to take all the frigging wire off again. But the good thing is, I can put the same wire back on again if I put more laminations in. So yeah, but I don't feel like doing it right now, to be honest with you. But I got these things just arrived today, so I was eager to find out exactly if this thing was going to work. Let's wrap another one around. I think I get another turn on, I get 6 turns on. I got about, I got my wires crossed here. What matter? Why is it giving me a minus? That's weird. It shouldn't give me a minus. It's got a different range. Right, 4 millihenry range again. Still giving me a minus for some reason. That's a bit strange. Don't know why. .070 millihenry. Fascinating. Now, what happens if I stick some of these steel on the end here? If I can do it, just to see what happens. Ah, come on. Didn't do anything. They have to be inside the coil, obviously. I keep forgetting that this is like a toroid, so yeah. Won't make no difference on the outside. I'll stick a magnet on it. Gone up a bit. Still giving me minus. Huh. That's odd. Let me just try one of my other coils. Right, these are one of my other coils. Let's just try this one with ferrite chokes. Is this going to give me a minus as well? I have to be on a different range for this. No, that's a positive. 12.4 millihenries. That's a positive. Now that is very interesting. That's wound around the outside of these cores. It's not toroid, so well, it's wound around the outside of the core. That's going to be a positive reading. And this one's giving me a minus. That's very interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Be interesting when I get more turns on it. Let's just do that again. I say I was doing that because test it on there because I was wondering if it's because the battery's low. It's not. The other one was giving me a positive. This is giving me an, I don't know. I'm not sure about why it's doing that. Oh damn it, these wires are so thin they don't stay. Whoever invented these things, where you got to stick things inside the hole once they're red testing, they should have put some terminal clips on top on the surface where you could just clip your wires on. It would have been a lot more sensible, because this is an extremely haphazard way of trying to connect your wires. What? Oh, I'm on a higher range, aren't I? He's still doing it, minus. What the hell? Anyway, I'm going to have to wind a full I'm going to have to wind a full set of windings on it, I think, to find out exactly, but at least that stuff's dried. So I'll take this little short piece off I put on, because I've got to fill this up with wire now. I'm probably gonna. I'm not going to be filming it though, because it's very boring watching somebody wind wire. It's like watching paint dry. I'm not sure how much wire I've got on here actually. Anyway, this will do as a test anyway. There's not a lot on there. And we have to fill this up with wire and then start threading through and going round and round and round and round until I'm dizzy. But based on the fact that the inductance is pretty low, I might actually, before this is dried, just take them all out again, because I can still get them out. That's why I didn't seal the top properly. if I get them all out, I can just put the full complement of 25, which is the original plan was, but I didn't want to overdo it, so I thought, well, let's go skimpy first. Let's just put a half that amount in, which is why I put the plastic spacers in there. Now, how heavy is that anyway? Oh, let's check it again. I know that the plastic thing is about 2 grams. Right, it's 19.3 grams of steel. Actually, it's 17.3 minus the plastic part, which is 2 grams. So 17.3 grams of steel in there. Ordinary steel, it's not stainless. Stainless steel is not magnetic. Well, it's not magnetic enough. It's got a slight residual amount, but now these are very magnetic. Get one washer there and watch. And get my magnet, which is here. Yeah, very magnetic. Stainless steel doesn't do that. It kind of, yeah, it's very weak. I'm gonna have to wash my hands now. I've got grease on them. Right, so I don't know if anybody's watching. My bit rate's been getting reset by the looks of it. Looks like it. Upstream's been pretty crud. I didn't sleep very much, so I'm probably going to go back to bed early. So, yes, I'll be back sometime later when I get some wire on this, and I decide whether I'm going to put the full 25 in there. It'll be better when I get more wire on it, that's for sure. Okay. See you later, alligator.